to a rant in my Annoying Cop-Out series in which I cover discussion stoppers that really grate on me. In this video, I'll discuss an excuse that says that because a misbehavior occurs online, it somehow makes it okay and harmless, which is it's the internet, going by other names like welcome to the internet and don't take the internet so seriously. This retort collapses like a house of cards under any examination, especially scientific scrutiny when it comes to the subject of bullying and the basic fact that criticism sometimes can be taken too far into harassment and even dogpiling territory where it only brings pain and misery with nothing good coming out of it. Assholes often use being on the internet as an excuse to say or do hurtful things to other people they don't like that they wouldn't say or do in person or even over the phone. Cyberbullying is much harder to escape than traditional physical or emotional bullying, therefore is much worse and with a longer lasting effect on a person. Cyberbullying isn't only directed at kids and is often also directed at adults such as George Lucas and I. Cyberbullying can sometimes be dangerous, as in what happened to a 501st Legion Children's Hospital charity volunteer in August 2019 when she told some toxic Star Wars fans calling themselves the Fandom Menace to stop ripping off her charity's logo for their hateful political purposes, and they dogpiled her to the point of having a fucking heart attack over it. My abusers sometimes use it's the internet in one form or another to justify their maltreatment of me, rationalizing it by saying things like that if you post anything online, anyone is free to criticize it as they see fit, even into harassment and dogpiling. This was hypocritical since their entire reasoning for bandwagoning against me was to bully me out of criticizing a pissy hatred for Simba that a toxic reviewer posted online where it was most open to criticism. By this logic, original trilogy fanatics and their nitpicky gospel preacher, Harry S. Plinkett, were somehow free to criticize the Star Wars prequels as they saw fit, even to the point of driving George Lucas away from Star Wars because those movies were released to the general public. And yes, Mike Staglasa did to George Lucas what Dark Master Rises did to me, causing George Lucas to sell Star Wars to Disney in 2012 and me to drop out of college at the end of 2013, respectively. People feel safe, even if they show their real faces on screen, hiding behind computer screens when it comes to bullying people, since they will often cyberbully those that they would be too scared to bully in person. If you want to tell someone, say, welcome to the internet, as an excuse for abusing them online, just acknowledge that you wouldn't like someone saying such an excuse for abusing you online. Ultimately, saying it's the internet or welcome to the internet is no excuse whatsoever to take one's criticism too far to the point of harassment and bullying, nor to be a controlling asshole hell-bent on coercing others to do what you want online. If someone says they're hurt by your online behavior, you don't get to excuse it for being online instead of in person, since online bullying to get one's way, like to coerce someone into respecting a certain opinion, is a very terrible form of emotional abuse with long-lasting effects on a targeted person. And even on the internet, you need to respect other people's boundaries that they set, whether you like it or not, and I even set boundaries for myself online as to not hurt other people who did nothing to me.